Imagine waking up 2 weeks from now in a body that isn't craving anything, isn't tired after every meal, and has already burned off pounds of fluid you didn't even know you were holding on to. That's not a fantasy. That's literally what happens when you stop eating sugar for just 14 days. And by the end of this video, you're going to understand exactly why your body changes this fast, and why almost nobody tells you the real science behind it. Let's get into it. So here's the real question. What actually happens inside your body if you cut out sugar entirely for 2 full weeks? Let's break it down step by step, because the changes happen in a very specific order, and once you understand that order, you'll understand exactly why sugar has such a grip on you in the first place. Number 1, your sugar cravings start disappearing. Here's why. Every single time you eat sugar, a hormone rushes in and drops your blood sugar level hard. That drop puts you into a mild state of hypoglycemia, low blood sugar, and that low is exactly what triggers your next craving. It's a loop. Sugar spikes you up, then crashes you down, and that crash is what sends you reaching for more sugar. So when you remove sugar completely, you're not just removing a food, you're breaking the entire loop that's been running your appetite. Number 2, your hunger drops off significantly. You genuinely won't believe this until you experience it yourself, but sugar is a huge reason you feel hungry all the time. Once you cut it out, your blood sugar stabilizes, and for the first time in a while, your cells actually start getting properly fed. Here's what's going on underneath the surface. When you're constantly running on sugar, your body starts treating it almost like a toxin, and it fights back. That fight is called insulin resistance. Your body deliberately starts blocking insulin because insulin is what lets sugar into your cells, and your body is trying to protect itself from too much of it. So it's not your body malfunctioning, it's your body defending itself. Reverse that process by cutting the sugar, and suddenly your cells start absorbing fuel the way they're supposed to again. On top of that, your absorption of vitamins and minerals improves too, because insulin resistance blocks those just as much as it blocks sugar. Number 3, that heavy, foggy crash after meals disappears. If you eat sugar regularly, you've probably noticed you feel drained right after eating. That's a blood sugar spike followed by a crash, and it hits your brain the hardest. Once sugar is out of the picture, that fog lifts. Your brain isn't being weighed down by these constant sugar swings anymore, so it stays sharper, clearer, and more alert throughout the day, especially right after meals. Number 4, and this is the one people notice fastest, you'll drop excess water weight and fat. The first week is mostly water. Some people shed up to 10 pounds of retained fluid in just 7 days. Think about that for a second. That's fluid your body was holding onto, and it wasn't doing your heart any favors carrying that extra load around. After that first week, the weight loss shifts from mostly water to mostly fat. You'll notice it fastest around your midsection. In fact, your waistline is one of the clearest indicators of how much sugar you're really consuming. Load up on sugar, your stomach expands. Cut it back, your stomach shrinks. It's almost like a built-in gauge. Number 5, your mood levels out. If you've been irritable, snappy, or just on edge lately, expect that to change. You'll feel calmer, steadier, and, let's be honest, a lot easier to be around. Your focus sharpens too. Less scattered thinking, less jumping from task to task, and a lot more ability to actually sit down and concentrate on what you're doing. Number 6, your skin clears up. Less breakouts, more glow. This one's a direct hormonal effect. High sugar intake spikes your insulin, and in women, that spike raises androgens, which is a major driver of acne. In men, that same insulin spike lowers testosterone, and that opens the door to a whole separate set of problems tied to low testosterone. So cutting sugar isn't just a skin fix, it's a hormone fix. Number 7, your joints loosen up and your body just hurts less. Inflammation drops, aches fade, stiffness eases. What's actually happening here is a fuel switch. Your body is shifting its primary fuel source from sugar to fat. That switch typically takes about 3 days to fully kick in, and yes, during that window you might feel a little rough, some fatigue, maybe some irritability. But here's the good news, almost anyone can push through 3 days. And if you add in some B vitamins, maybe from nutritional yeast, along with some potassium, you'll likely barely notice the transition at all. Now here's where it gets really interesting, because this next part is happening at a level you can't see or feel, but it matters more than almost anything else on this list. At a cellular level, your body is literally building brand new enzymes and machinery designed to run on fat instead of sugar. Picture tiny factories inside your cells switching over their entire production line to a new fuel source. That's exactly what's happening during these 14 days. At the same time, inflammation inside your arteries starts dropping. That matters enormously for your long-term health, because less arterial inflammation means a lower risk of clot formation, less plaque buildup, and a reduced risk down the road of both stroke and heart attack. This is one of those changes you can't see in the mirror, but it's arguably the most important one on this entire list. Your brain benefits too, and in a pretty remarkable way. Once your body shifts over to burning ketones for fuel instead of sugar, those ketones don't just power your brain, they actually support the growth of new nerve cells. So you're not just thinking clearer in the short term, you may be supporting your brain structure in the long term as well. Your liver gets a major reset during this process too. It starts releasing the fat that's been stored up inside it and burning that stored fat as fuel instead of continuing to stockpile more. And here's a detail worth knowing. If you're carrying extra weight around your midsection, there's a strong chance you're also dealing with a fatty liver, even if nobody's ever told you that. Cutting sugar directly targets that stored fat and starts clearing it out. And finally, your kidneys start functioning better. Just look at what chronic high sugar intake does to a diabetic's kidneys over time. It's one of the primary targets of long-term damage. When you cut down on sugar and reduce your overall carbohydrate intake, you take a massive amount of pressure off your kidneys, and their function improves noticeably. So when you put all of this together, the cravings disappearing, the hunger dropping, the energy stabilizing, the water and fat coming off, the mood lifting, the skin clearing, the joints loosening, the arteries calming down, the brain getting support, the liver clearing out, and the kidneys getting relief, that's the full picture of what 14 days without sugar can actually do for your body. It's not a gimmick and it's not a fad. It's your body correcting course once you stop feeding it the thing that was throwing it off balance in the first place. If this sounds like something worth trying, I'd say give it a real shot, a genuine 2 weeks, no cheating, and pay attention to how you feel by day 7 and again by day 14. You might be surprised at just how different you feel. Disclaimer: this video is for educational purposes only and is not intended as medical advice. Please consult your doctor before making significant changes to your diet or lifestyle.